And voila! Another masterpiece of psychoactive future origami. As the gooey residue of melted pleasures dripped through his fingers, he asked himself, is this the irony of fate, or just another side effect of inhaled plastic vapor?
Oh, that sounded pretty, but a little pale. It's got to sound a lot more red if you want to reach the computer core.
I only know one way to brown someone's teeth, and I need Wenzel's toothbrush for that. I only know one way to brown someone's teeth, and I need Wenzel's toothbrush for that. There's still music in there. Unfortunately, I don't know the score. The cocktails here are very different from Lonzo's. For example, I miss the bits floating in them. First things first, the vending machine for your own personal worst-case scenario. Caution, bones and teeth are not automatically removed. Hey, that actually works. Works. What can I say? As red as Tuck's nose at the Mud Cake Festival.
Woohoo! A guest! Come in, make yourself at home. Have a biscuit.
Huh, him again.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for the index with the fun points.
No problemo. Simply switch to drive G. Then go into the folder called Fun Zone, Data, Fun Points.
Wait a second, not so fast. What do I switch?
The drive. Just type G, colon.
And so it begins. I don't want to type. I want to know where the index is.
What do you want the index for?
I want to increase my fun points.
Impossible. G is a system drive, read-only, physically protected.
Remember this, Ronnie. Nothing is ever physically safe. From Rufus.
Oh, this This function is currently unavailable. The great thing is, you can try it again anytime. And if you insert the appropriate genetic code cartridge, you'll be rewarded with fantastic emergency clone personnel.
Hooray! Now, where is that system thingy again?
My hard drives are in the case down there. It might not seem like much, but don't worry, it's all completely safe.
We'll see about that.
Ow! What are you doing?
I'm just cleaning up a little.
That really hurts!
Aren't you programmed to make people happy?
But it was wonderful how you sounded out the load capacity of my sensory functions.
My pleasure. What do we have here?
That's my hard drive.
Is that kind of like your brain?
If you want to call it that.
Why not? Sometimes I even call Wenzel's ear separator that.
What the... what the devil are you doing? I suddenly feel so wicked.
I'm just making sure that you remember my score. I need the 10,000 fun points to convene the Council of Elders.
That sounds funny. What are fun points?
What are fun points? Listen, have you finally blown a fuse or something?
Maybe. I feel very strange. I think there's something wrong with my hard drive. Could you take a look?
So, I can't see anything wrong. Basically, there's nothing to see here.
That's probably because you formatted my database.
I did what?
Whoosh! All gone. But hey, it ain't all that bad. Most of it was just ballast anyway. Service port control systems, security protocols, genetic codes for extinct species. Pfft, who needs it?
Extinct species?
Yeah, sure. Elysium is a bit like an ark after all. But don't worry, the database can be filled up again in 2 hoots of Satchmo's horn. You've just got to scan in the animals again, one by one. Wait, I'll turn the scanner on. Beep! You see? No biggie.
But what about my fun point index?
Empty. 2 toots of the horn. Why?
Because I still need 10,000 points.
Oh yeah. Wait up. Beep boop. Brr, boop, 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 brr. So, 10,000 points registered.
What? Really?
Sure. No problem without those pesky security protocols. That's all right for you, ain't it?
You can bet your last drop of coolant.
My pleasure.
Drinking water supplies are drained.
Party! Woohoo!
Somehow the screen was fuller earlier.
That's because the genetic codes folder has been deleted. But don't worry, the database can be filled up. You've just got to scan.
And where can...
This is Elysium. Hooray!
And you can use this to refill the gene bank?
Exactly! Just put a bit of DNA under the scanner, and whoops! There it is! Scanning DNA sample. Whip! Detecting species.
Plague spit monitor lizard.
Updating database and writing to cartridge. Scanning DNA sample. Whip! Detecting species.
Cool zombie dinosaur.
Wow, seriously? You're just jerking my chain.
You started it.
I don't have to disinfect. The only bacteria on it is from my coat, and I've been immune since forever.
Scan Scanning DNA sample. Whip. Detecting species.
Cool zombie dinosaur.
Wow, seriously? Ah, you're just jerking my chain.
You started it.
The genetic code of an amphibious reptile with chubby horn-skinned hands, yellow scales, and a nasty disposition. The genetic with yellow scale and a Soon the pink stamp. Are you finally coming along?
No, my massage isn't over yet. There seems to be something wrong with the robot servants.
Ugh, a massage? Is that really necessary?
Yes, but don't worry. I wouldn't allow myself to be massaged by a matchstick man like you. Your hands are much too dainty. Stop! Ah! Immediately!
Does that mean you're finally ready to come with me?
Wrong! The hair on my back needs waxing first.
You gotta be kidding.
Do I look like I'm kidding?
Nah, more like something I once saw in a freak show. What are you doing just sitting around here? I have 10,000 fun points and demand my audience.
Oh, congratulations, but I'm a bit engaged right now. There's something wrong with the gastrobots. Guests are promised food and drink served in a cozy atmosphere, but the food is inedible. Look!
Ew.
Exactly. Not only that, there are fish swimming in the 40-centiliter drinks. As long as these problems remain, my presence here is of the highest priority.
Mwah. So, this is now a matter for the boss.
That's good. Get this monstrosity out of my sight before the other guests see it. This restaurant will have to remain closed for as long as high-quality nutritional dishes are not available.
I once and for all demand my audience.
Not while there's no acceptable food being served here. And as before, there are still fish swimming in the 40-centiliter drinks.
Aw, man. I just got all the maggots out of this coat. Too bad. That's too big to versify. Apart from the spring-form pan, the blender is my favorite kitchen utensil. That said, you should never try to use them to cut firecrackers in half. For a cocktail, you need at least 2 alcoholic ingredients, and normally a little umbrella, but I'm feeling magnanimous today. Apart from the spring-form pan, the blender is my favorite kitchen utensil. That said, for a cocktail, and normally a little umbrella, but I'm feeling magnanimous today. Looks like someone didn't want to eat the fish. But that's the best part of a kai piranha. Oh dear, I can't pour this drink into the blender as long as that alcohol-dependent little fish stares at me with his cute little chunky eyes. Hang in there, little Tuckleberry Finn. I'll mix you a new home. And I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up with a drink for that old fart over there in the process. Huh? No, stop! Tuckleberry Finn doesn't go in the mixer. Huh? 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 No, stop! Tuckleberry... I knew I would have made a good bartender. Here you go. A completely fish-free drink.
Indeed. I always knew that personally attending to this problem would pay dividends.
There's nothing like the smell of fresh ground maggot. There's nothing like... Yum, yum, yum. Delicious maggot sausage. Here you go. Compliments of the chef.
Ah, German veal sausage. And there's me thinking that our kitchen was unable to prepare this, after all. The main ingredient is a hotly guarded secret.
And if my guess is right, one to take to the grave. I once and for all demand my audience. And what exactly is your plan? Just sit here until the problem solves itself?
I know. The task is a bit unconscionable for a dignitary, but for the well-being of my subjects, I will take this burden upon myself.
Attention, attention! An important announcement! The 10,000 Fun Point horizon has been broken! Cease all petting activities immediately, and...
Spare your efforts. I'm all petted out for now. There's a crisis here. Something is wrong with the animal database. The system just won't cough up any more striped sables. How are the poor citizens expected to sweeten their everyday lives if there aren't any striped sables to stroke?
Which poor citizens? I don't see anyone here except you.
Hardly surprising. There aren't any striped sables to stroke anymore. What a disaster.
What a sap. Isn't there a real leader here somewhere? As the gooey residue of melted pleasures dripped through his fingers, he asked himself, is this the irony of fate, or just another side effect of inhaled plastic vapor?
Ah, that's hot.
Oh, quiet. It's supposed to be like that. It's enjoyable. So, done. Are you finally coming along?
No, I think I trapped a nerve in the process. I insist on another massage.
If your plan was to make me cry, you've almost done it. Oh, the sauna is closed. Whatever, it doesn't matter. All this time traveling is sweaty enough as it is.
Oh, you again? What is it?
I have 10,000 fun points.
Oh, congratulations. What a shame the elders are currently dealing with service problems in the chill-out zone. But don't worry, as soon as the bugs are resolved, you'll have your audience. And then there'll be freshly baked brownies for everyone.
Oh, a little less. Suppose someone had deleted Ronnie's database. Would that be very bad?
Don't worry, my boy. That cannot happen. Someone would have to break intentionally into the computer core and manipulate the hard drive. No one's that stupid.
Or so daring and cunning.
No, I did in fact mean stupid. After all, they would risk destroying Elysium.
Oh, shut your face. Who's turning red?
What do you mean?
You have scarlet skin. You're suffering from hydrant pigment. You're as red as a pepperoni.
Oh dear, how embarrassing.
Exactly. Shame on you. I absolutely have to speak to the Council of Elders today.
An extraordinary meeting? You're having a laugh. That only happens if there's a catastrophe. Or, of course, if someone reaches 10,000 fun points.
Thanks for nothing.
No problem. It's my job.